A family that is caring raises very mighty people, very, very strong people. A family that is caring. And like I said, it begins from the parents, it begins from the guardians, the leaders of the family. There are families where a brother can go and doesn't talk to his sister for 6 months. It's because of what they saw from parents. But then again, we shouldn't keep making the excuses of what we saw from parents. We should make efforts to change the patterns, because there are people who are coming after us. Let them not become like us, who have become like our parents. How can two people be in the house, brother, sister, husband, wife? They don't talk to themselves from morning to night. Children are. One time I told women, I said, if you want to test your husband's love, when he's in the sitting room, go to the kitchen or go to the toilet and shout. And shout. If he does not come, his love is not full. Just shout a very loud shout. If the man does not run and come, if you just sit and say, woman, I hope say never die, just know that you are in the wrong place. That man is a bushman, doesn't understand love. Because there are little tests that will prove. Sisters, I'm telling you, try it. When you are dating, try it. When he calls you, just be crying. Just be crying. Just be crying. You say, what is it? He said, I don't know. I feel like dying. If he starts shouting, don't go. You say, calm down now. What is it? He said, no, I don't want to talk to anybody. Off your phone. Let him call again. You say, leave me alone. I just want to be on my own. Off your phone again. Let him call again. If he calls you 3, 4, 5 times, that's the man. If he sends you text and says, okay, since you want to be alone, all right, when you come out of your loneliness, please write me. My sister, that boss is not going to Lagos, he's going to somewhere else. The woman said, one time she got into a taxi and she had to sit in the front seat with a man who she didn't know. And then when she came in, because the man was a bit on the big side, the man had to raise his hand and put it across the seat. And she said for the first time, she felt like leaning in because she felt secure. That's a lesson for a man to learn. So, okay, let me tell you something. One of the things that every family should endeavor to do regularly is hugging yourselves. All right? Kissing yourself. Forehead kisses. Palm kisses. Mouth-to-mouth kisses. Praise God. Some of you are even smiling. The way you are smiling. You hug yourselves. Sometimes you're not saying it, you just hold the person. Some people say, I don't like anybody touching my body, touching my body, touching my body, touching my body. But you can climb into other people's stomach. But people touch you, say, hey. They've not bathed well. Your blood brother has not bathed well. Your blood sister. Your husband, your wife has not bathed well. Learn how to hug. Learn how to blow kisses. Learn how to peck. These are the ways to build intimacy and friendship. When was the last time men you hugged your wife, or women you hugged your husband? When was the last time? Most men, it's only rubbing head they do. When the children come, they rub their head like this. When you rub your dog, you just rub their head. When was the last time you carried the child and hugged the child and gave that child a sense of protection and security? The man will even say, now this one, we don't become man, I go, they hug him. Something happened. A husband and wife came with a girl. When they came into my office, the girl just ran to me. I was surprised. I just turned my seat and they carried her. She just rested on me and slept off. You know the first thing that came to my mind? This girl is not used to this. So I asked them, I said, this child, do you people, the woman said, I don't have the time. The woman said, well, I carry her. She's my child. I take care of her. But there was a sense of security the child had. Sometimes you just hold hands. You're not saying anything. Just be looking at each other. Some men will say, who get time for that kind of thing? It's true. It's true. Sometimes you just sit, this person cross your leg, this person cross your leg, just cross the leg on top of the leg and just stay there and be, for no reason. No. Sometimes you just stand and be looking at the person like this. Then some men will say, he's a lazy man that used to do all those things. That's a problem. It's because our men are not taught love. That's why they are loveless people. A man will use his mouth and say, I'm not a very romantic person. I'm not used to being romantic. What nonsense are you talking about? But when you start crawling like Nicodemus in the night, that's when you remember. Where does that one come from?